Okay, in this video we are going to go over the Monster Hunter Gathering characters. We're going to take a look at them. I'm going to give my opinions on them. So, looking at this collection of characters here, we have some very stereotypical characters, not very good appealing designs. The aesthetics are actually kind of mundane and not very interesting to look at. If you look at this overall composition piece, you have what is to be 6 characters here, and there's nothing really striking or outlying about them other than the everyday things that you see in normal life. I mean, you got obese woman, you got homeless man right there, you have person running around in baggy clothes. I mean, these people are just generally uninteresting to look at. They look like swaddled canvas sacks that have consumed the canvas. Even the background itself is barely visible. You can't even see the. It is a transition effect that goes from right to left with these colors that just obscure the entire background in fog. Where the background should be clear, even though it is not the point of focus. It should be something interesting to look at. Usually when they employ fogs like this, they usually implement it to cover up mistakes in the background composition. So let's take a look at this. So the focality of what the aggregation says, they're focusing on the obese character, naturally Aloy because she's the main character. Whatever that orange dwarf is, I didn't even know that Horizon had dwarves in it, but I guess they have dwarves in them now. Because that looks like Lord of the Rings dwarf. What else they have here? This character down here looks like a Monster Hunter character in the background, and then whatever this thing is, I can't even. They're going for the peacocking effect, but her clothes are not very flamboyant. So, friggin', they went one direction and they went the other direction. Like, they don't know what to do with this character. So if we scroll down further, we can see characters engaging a whatever that is. So let's see what that is. It's the painting style is weird here. It's like a very sloshy painting style with the with heavy overstroking. If you do overstroking in a composition, it obscures the shape of objects and makes it harder for them to look at. Normally you would want to disrupt the shape of an object if you want to disguise it in the background, because that's one of the elements of stealth is shape. So I don't understand why they are obscuring their objects to disguise what their actors and characters are by disrupting the shape of the object to make it unrecognizable to the viewer. So if we take a look at Aloy here, Aloy is done in a weird semi-realistic 3D cell shade style with again the overbrushing effects. The focus on her, but they have a field of depth blur out on I forgot who this character was, but he's one of the main characters in the original game. But looking at him, you could tell that there is a heavy smudging effects going on to him, and the painting style strokes seem like they're just smudged to begin with. If you look at the details on her arm and stuff, you can see that the strokes are elongated and stretched out. No brush would ever make that stroke. But nonetheless, let's continue on and see what else we have here. Back to Aloy again. Another problem with Alloy is that she's overclothed. A lot of the environments that she goes into are heavy, high heat areas and stuff like that. So this is an absurd clothing arrangement because it suggests a winter cold weather apparel design, but of course it's sleeveless, which of course cold weather apparels would not have that. And also she has no helmet on or head covering, which would be inappropriate for cold weather setup. So this is a combination cold weather, but I think the main effect is that they just wanted to cover up for other reasons, mostly politically themed. But we're gonna go back to look at this character here. This is a character that gets focused on a lot. As you can see, she pops up in most of the reels, so that's a more talked about character, and I don't think that's because she's a likable character. I think it's because she's an infamous character, much like the lol cow phenomenon. They just want something to make fun of, so they're putting this character in there to be a joke. Well, they're sorry, I should better say that. The creator of the composition is putting in there to make a statement, but everyone thinks it's a joke, so they're going to make fun of it. So which is going to cause distress to the creator of the composition because he's making an unappealing item that's gaining notoriety. So if we look at this composition real quick, judging from this composition, outside of the obvious morbid obesity, what does this image convey? What is the message that it's sending? Well, it looks like she's stealing something. She's crouched out in the freaking I just stole something and I'm running away, trying to sneak away something. That's the message that this image is conveying, which is I don't think the intention of the designer, but that is the message that it sends out. Even the expression on her face is a deceptive, like I just did something bad and I got away with it expression. Or she just freaking crapped her pants or farted, one of the two, and she's proud of it, but whatever. But the face is not eliciting the fact that they just got treasure or they found something they were owed. It seems like she just stole something. Is the vibe that this composition is giving out. So if we look down here at her tattoo, it makes no sense. It looks like a fish is attached to her arm. Literally looks like a fish. You can see its mouth up here, the two eyes, there's the scales, and there's its fins right there. Why is there a fish on her arm? I don't know. Apparently they thought it was some sort of tribal design. But it just comes off as they put a fish on her arm. Some more tattooing. She's got big, giant, fat hands. You know, those sausage ham hock hands. That's pretty common with morbidly obese people. And the fact that she's moving in this crouch pose is something to behold, because a person like this would not be able to move 10 feet without being out of breath or confined to a wheelchair, to say the least. So we're going to look at another photo. This is a better photo of her. Now, this is generally unappealing to look at. As you can see here, she does not have a human foot. It's like some sort of peg leg concoction, and it doesn't even look like it's appropriately designed because it just looks like a amputated nub, which is not something that people generally, general audiences don't want to look at this in general. She's morbidly obese, unhealthy, and she is not pleasant to look at, as well as the physical optics of the activities that she is engaged in is so absurdly unbelievable that most people would scoff at the very concept of this person being able to run like a marathon sprinter. It's just ridiculous. Now I'm talking about the running activity, not the Atrocious video game that was just released. So, obviously, this character is to cater to a physically disabled audience, but onto the mechanics of the design, because let's focus on mechanics. She has 3 fingers there, which either one of them is amputated or she's missing her pinky. The object that she's holding is got an AI blur filter, which has completely obscured the line art on the composition. And before you say that this is a low resolution image, low resolution images do not eliminate fingers. So just saying, LZW compression does not create that kind of distortions in the image. It just doesn't do that. Looking at her eyes, her mouth is shifted to the right. In fact, her whole jaw is shifted to the right, like it's dislocated. Her eyes are cross-eyed, which that could be natural. I mean, maybe she has a brain aneurysm, concussion, or some sort of brain damage. Who knows? I mean, they are representing the disabled community here, so cross-eyed features like that on top of the morbid obesity, the missing leg, and the missing finger here, I guess are part of the theme of this composition, although most general audiences are not interested in that kind of a theme. If we look at the eyebrows have been relocated to the top of her eyelid. In fact, Brickett, it's not even, if you look here, the eyebrow should be a little bit higher up, and it should be a more well-defined eyebrow, but it looks like her eyebrows are melting into her eyes. And again, this is not an artifacting issue, this is not a glitch issue with the image or the compression rate or the resolution rates. This is either the artist drew it this way or the procedural AI created this way, because they're probably using an inferior AIs. There are AIs that do not do these kind of mistakes, but obviously this person is not using one, or they're such a terrible artist that they've stroked eyebrows directly on top of the eyelashes, which of course is a massive anatomy error. As well as the dislocated jaw here is another anatomy error. I mean, it's not possible for a person to shift their jaw that far to the right. Here, let me do it. See how my nose still doesn't align with the direct fork of my lip? Even if I shift my jaw all the way to the right, which means that her jaw is broken. Or the anatomy is so bad that they couldn't construct a proper jaw on the model that they were drawing. It's just as simple as that. Or the AI screwed up, because they're probably using an AI system from 5 years ago. Because there's plenty of systems that do not make mistakes like that. I'm not going to comment on the earrings because this is a low resolution image, so it is possible that has compression artifacts, so that's not really an issue. She's got the peacock haircut again, which is the bright colored haircock with what's close to primary. This is magenta, which is not a primary color, but it's pretty close to Fire Engine Red. Which, of course, any primary color used in an environment is what I call an alarmist color, and is meant to draw absolute attention to an object. It's the signals of the colors to draw immediate attention. That'll be Fire Engine Red, Primary Yellow, or not Primary Yellow, Canary Yellow, Safety Blue, all those colors right there. Those are all primary colors, and they are obnoxious colors meant to distract the viewer and to draw immediate attention to where the primary color is at. So obviously they want to draw your attention to her hairstyle, so you don't have to look at this morbidly obese body, because when you look at it, the alarm color is going to draw you to the hair, so you don't have to look at the cowl that's down below. They're attempting a distraction tactic, but how much of a distraction could you possibly have to distract someone from an image of something that offensive? It might be a bridge too far. So, she has a belt buckle here that has I think that's one of the symbols from the game. Maybe one of the fashion logos, so I really can't nitpick that, because that's actually a assemblage and signage that pertains to the narration of the game, so that would always be appropriate to use the symbols of the game to denote the character, so I can't complain about that. Here's another one. So, if we look at this, we can obviously see that we get more of they added more obesity to this image, this composition here. Okay, so if I look at this composition, what's the immediate thing that is apparent? Well, it's the giant freaking foxtail hair coming across that is in another alarmist color, or semi-alarmist to say the least, which is a peacock color. Which, of course, that is a face that nobody wants to look at. It is grossly misshapen, it is deformed, it is giving a very toxic and negative emotion. It's not very pleasant to look at. So obviously you don't want to look at that. That's why they put the freaking bushy foxtail down here, so that you look at that instead. Because again, it's a distraction object. Because if you cover that up, what are you left looking at? You're looking at this fat face right here that is making an absolute I crapped my pants face, which nobody wants to look at. When people see that face, people just don't want to talk to that thing. They don't want to look at it. They just want to walk away. That's why they have the distraction object in there, because the person that composed this piece knows that thing is ugly. Oh, and the piece that the little communicator piece that they connect to the ear for communications in the game, it's in the wrong position. It's supposed to go on the ear, not on the side of the head, because it clips on, and there's nothing to clip on there unless it's under the hair lock. So there's nothing to clip on there. So it is in that earpiece. That's a feature of the game. I think they call it like an echo or something. It should be on the ear, not on the embedded into the temple. Well, actually a little bit behind the temple. It is close to the temple, but if we look at her eyebrows, they actually drew a distinct eyebrow, but her eyebrows are still too low. The eyebrows have to be an inch higher, because that's where the eyebrows are on people's heads. There's a good freaking, there's mileage between the eyebrow and the eyeball. And that's just another inappropriate anatomical design. And since it's happened in multiple images, that's a designer problem, because they're doing the same mistake across multiple compositions. Now, if we look at the eyeball, the light shine in the eyeball is appropriate. The eye shape is not too interesting. I would have chosen a different eye shape, because she's giving an angry expression, which is a very ugly angry expression. So how would we improve this angry expression? Well, slant the eyes. If you do hard angles for the eyes, that conveys anger a lot better than the rounded shape, because the rounded shape is joy, wonder, amazement shapes. Hard slants denote anger when you're drawing eyeballs. So obviously this is a huge anatomical error in the theme for emotion. The eyeballs are conveying the wrong emotion. Her mouth is angry, but her eyes are happy. It's a mixed emotion. So that's another anatomical issue with this drawing. Comically oversized earrings in a combat-oriented character is grossly inappropriate. Those things will get ripped out in battle. Design choice for the author, and we already got the bushy hair here, but I already pointed the mistake out of her. Now this is an interesting part right here. In the previous composition, they drew her with big old fat ham hock hands. I mean, they were giant. But now, these hands are smaller. I mean, they still look kind of fat, but they're not the freaking, they're not the fat meat patties that were in the other composition. And this is an extremely obese character that is assumed to be obese, so she would have a large belly, so her push-up cleavage would be more pronounced. And her, especially in a shirt like that, her breasts would be pushed up higher, and she would have way bigger cleavage, because that shirt would be functioning as a bra. But generally in this looks like the fat woman in the subway that nobody wants to talk to and probably smells. This character is absolutely disgusting. So that's that character. So if we go down here, no fat girls. But anyways, is there any more pictures? Because everyone is focusing on the hog character. I looked at Alloy for a few seconds, but despite freaking the atrocious game setting she's in, that character design for Alloy here, she looks okay. I mean, there can be improvements on her, but there's a big problem with the art style that they're using. It's a very sloppy stroke style that just looks weird. Not to mention their weird anatomical errors that looks like it was done by primitive AI, but like even in here, this character right here that Asmongold's doing a reaction to, freaking, if you compare it to this character, they look totally different. The face expressions, the mouth shape, and the eyes are totally different, as well as the eyebrow placement. So we have character inconsistency between these two. Because this character and this character look more alike, but this character looks different from this character and this character. Which is interesting to look at. The difference between model design and promo, I don't know, but there's a comparison to Concord right here. But yeah, the overall design composition of these characters here is very sloshy, broad stroke art style, which I consider to be inappropriate in most scenarios, but that's my opinion. So tell me what you think in the comments below. So have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.